Right, I think this is working. Let's just check to see if it's actually updated. It has actually updated. I'm still writing my thing, so give me a second. I've gotten to the point where I've got no idea where to go. I've got no idea what to do. But I'm playing Pillars of Eternity, and we will get through. And we will get through. Genius. And then, I don't know, what do we want to put in there? You know what, let's just keep it no gifs. I don't think we need a gif. I normally put a gif. I'm not going to put a gif in this situation. We're going gifless. Let's just get my Twitch up. Gonna post this. We're gonna refresh. We're gonna get the comment. We're gonna write a reply. It'll be my Twitch thing. Don't need this up anymore. Let's like it because I do like what I've come up with there. It was very quick, but I like what it is. Right. Let's actually get it up. There won't be any updates for it though. Because why would there be? This game is however many years old? 10? Is it 10 years old? I'm not sure. Hold on a second. Give me a sec. There, you can see me again. It's not 10 years old, right? That's insane to say. Game capture. It's time to put it on. It's time to Peloton. Yep, it seems to be working. Everything seems to be hunky and also dory. Hunky-dory? Yeah, that's the word. Right. What happened last time? We tried to do a war, and then we realised it wasn't our level. Then we tried to do something else, and we realised we weren't good for enough for it. We did a lot of scatterbrain, kind of, we'll do a bit of this, do a bit of that. Also, if you haven't noticed, I shaved-ish.
Hey.
That's just how I work. I occasionally shave. Oh! No, I do remember. We went into Crazy Town. We went into Crazy Town, and then we just beat a bunch of people up. More accurate. More damage. Resilient. Sure. I like having damage reduction on my boy.
Hey.
And then we went up here, we told them about it, and we went back down because we wanted to see what the guy would say.
Well met, friend.
Never mind. What are missions now? Form Lady Key about the activities. See, I thought that'd be a little bit of like a side quest thing, but it seems like it's not. It seems like it's literally just part of the main story. Well, luckily we chose the last one to be the one that's the closest to her property. So it's just going to be us moving to this area. Because I've got no idea how we get to some of the other areas. Like, there's some areas I know how to get to, but they're too powerful for me. And there's some areas that I don't know how to get to, that I'm assuming are also too powerful for me. So this must be the way to go. And I say too powerful, but I think it actually is that they get, what's the word? Their level gets set to my level, but I'm not. I'm used to being over leveled for stuff. There's something I can tell you about the Leaden Keys operations.
Well, let's hear it.
I found Theos in Brackenbury Sanitarium impersonating a patient. He was trying to damage the public opinion of animancy.
Forgive me. it is unlike Theos to leave witnesses. He must be furious.
Or it was on purpose.
He did not aid you as you'd hoped, I take it? Well, take heart. With any luck, when he has finished his business, he will surely come and find you again, if only to kill you while you sleep.
Well, that's not good.
This news of yours makes sense, of course. To dabble in animancy is to puzzle over the secrets of the gods. This would not be the Leaden Key's first action against it. But if this is connected to their other activities, we may be in for something on a much larger scale.
What I like is that I have actually gotten the Leaden Key's name correctly, because I don't know if you've noticed when I play games, especially when the names stop being remotely not like European, quote unquote, I start doing horrendous pronunciations, not on purpose, but that I just go with what I think it is, and then I forget when they say it. I forget how they say it.
The Leaden Key's conspiracy is clear now. They have used Engwithan technology to engineer Widewind's legacy, and they want people to blame animancy for it. As we speak, the Duke is holding hearings in the palace. He is listening to arguments for and against animancy. When they finish, he is expected to decide whether to outlaw it. It seems the Leaden Key has been pushing Deerwood down this path for some time.
Like that word, Deerwood. For the longest time I called that Dyewood. And even now I have to physically stop myself.
I, for one, would enjoy seeing their little scheme fouled up at the last moment. Our Duke must hear what you have to say. Unfortunately, the hearings are closed to the public, which makes the Duke inaccessible until
So that
they
is
are
Duke.
completed.
Okay, that's good to know. Because I keep calling it Duck, because I've never seen Duke spelt like this.
However, certain groups have been invited to attend. You might get in with one of them if you aren't above a little pandering. There are delegations from the Knights of the Crucible, the Dozens, and from House Dominel. If you can gain the support of one
I've got
of
the
those
Knights on my
groups,
side.
that may be your best way in.
I want
See
to
what you can arrange.
discuss the Animancy hearing.
What of them?
Why wouldn't they allow a guest of Durin Row into the hearing?
We would only do that as a last resort. Walking in with one of the 3 invited groups puts you in a position of influence. Walking in alone as a representative of Dunreed Row would
So
earn
that's a
you
4th option, but
distrust
it's a
among
bad
all
option.
the rest.
It's like if you've pissed off all the
It
groups.
seems our organization has a reputation for nosiness and manipulation, for whatever reason. It would be best if people did not see Dunreed Row's hand in this. Easier for them to embrace the truth.
What is there to know about the Duke?
Avar is many things to many people, and that is why he sits the throne. To the frontiersmen, he is one of their own. To the patriotic, he is a sole descendant of Admeth Hadrit. To the nobility, he is from an old and established family. All of these are half-truths or exaggerations, a tale he has spun around himself.
Cool.
The man behind the tale may not be the greatest mind in Deerwood, but he knows people. He knows when they are sincere and when they lie. He knows when they are strong and when they are weak. The other matters he leaves to me. Outwardly, he prefers to come off a bit of a simpleton. Don't be fooled. Before he was a duke, he was a trapper, and an excellent one at that.
Interesting. So be honest with him because he'll catch you in your lies. He's not as stupid as he comes across. It's mostly an act to trap people into thinking he's an idiot, but he's not actually an idiot. I know what to do now. Now,
Your own father sold you to the Brotherhood? He hated me anyway. I was glad to be gone. The Dukes are my parents now. The Republics, my children.
That's an interesting way of looking at it.
Right, so I can do some of these things. I can't do this one yet. I can't do this one yet. This one I can't get to. I can't figure out how to get to. This one I can't do because I'm too weak. This one I don't know where it is. This one I don't know where it is either. These are endless path ones, and that one I can't do. Okay, yeah, I feel generally like I've done every one that I can do. Let's go talk to the, what are they called? The Crucible Knights. See if I can get myself a delegation. Bearing in mind that I'm relatively well known in them. And I believe I'm pretty well known in the city as well. Now, admittedly, I kind of feel like they'd be anti-animancy with what's happened. But here's hoping that they're not. And they realise that that was just a genuine mistake that happened. No, it's not going to be talking to you. I need to go talk to the leader. I mean, we saved the kid. We
The
helped.
Crucible Knights have their ambitions, but the stability of Defiance Bay is foremost in their mind. The Dukes are thinking only of their trading assets, not the long-term health of our partners in the Deerwood. If Defiance Bay falls, all we will have left are overland routes. Not much comfort.
I don't want to see anything bad happen to Defiance Bay either. Good. When we tell the Duke, I hope he believes us. Oh, I did not expect a last-minute conversation with him. With her, sorry.
Your mind comes.
Okay, nope. I just wanted to check there wasn't any things here. I understand that the Crucible Knights are attending the Animancy hearing at the palace.
Indeed. Duke Avar looks to the knights for prudent counsel as well as defense. I suspect our future as a city and a nation will depend in no small part on how we handle this matter.
What do you think of Animancy? Despite what happened with the Forge Knights, Animancy merits further study in other contexts. There's much yet that Animancers could do to cure soul maladies, strengthen essence, perhaps even Amorality's defect. Emiloriate? Emiliorate? Emiliorate? I've never seen that word before. Oh, the effect of the legacy. It sounds like it's a bit like alleviate, the word. We won't know until we try, and we can't afford to sit on our hands while our rivals watch us grow weak. Tell me about the hearing. They're progressing slower than I'd like. The dozens raise a ruckus when anyone so much as mentions Animancy, and the Domilios are obfuscating matters on purpose. Nevertheless, I'm confident Evara will see reason eventually. I need an audience with the Duke. I'd like to attend the hearing. And we'll be glad to have you with us. Evar will no doubt find your presence persuasive, and we need all the possible support to see that he gives Animancy a fair try. Indeed.
Hey,
Cool. That was easy. If I miss anything because of, what's the word? Because of time-based ones, like time-gated stuff, I'd like to say that I'll be like, well, c'est la vie, I missed that, that's not part of my journey. But what's really going to happen is I'll be debating for a long period of time whether I want to reset. And overall, I think I'll probably lean on the side of resetting. Depends on how big of a thing is and whether I care about it. Like, I don't have too much of a care about the Durance Cleric. So if I miss out on the ability to like continue his story, then so be it. If I lose out on the ability to like investigate that conflict that I can't deal with, or I lose the fortress because I don't deal with that battlefield thing, then it becomes a different circumstance for me. We'll do a quick save because I think there's a good chance that this will be a go immediately into the hall
How
thing.
fares your search?
If I'm going to do this for you, I think it's time you told me everything about Theos,
I've told you everything you need to know.
but not everything.
It's only right that you know everything. When I was younger, before Dunreed Row, I had many suitors. These were fine-looking men of good stock. But I could see their thoughts, and they were
Well, unimpressive.
unimpressive.
Nice.
Boys' thoughts. I toyed with their affections. I resented all of them.
You met him, didn't you?
And then I met a man whose mind was a mystery to me. But he understood me. He knew me at a glance, told me things I didn't know about myself. He was neither handsome nor charming, but he was all I ever wanted.
You're talking about Theos.
We made a game of my gift. He would ask me about people, and I would tell him what they were thinking. Sometimes the information was very sensitive. And then one day he asked me if I trusted him. I said I did. Next I knew I was donning a silver mask and swearing oaths to Woodica. Using my gift for the leaden
Woodica.
key still
Woodica.
felt like a game to me, so I did it. I did it because it pleased him.
But it didn't last.
I don't like living in the dark. It's a powerless, hopeless feeling. Every day I did things without knowing their purpose. Every day I loved a man without knowing his thoughts of me. I sensed that there were things he wanted to tell me. I sensed that he knew everything the leaden key was created to hide. But Theos was unyielding. One day I disappeared without a word. He would kill me for it, and I knew that. It's their rule. I just wanted to see him plunge the knife, because then I would know. But the day never came.
Oh,
He has left me to wonder.
I'm going to take the good side of what I think this is, in the sense that they actually genuinely loved each other, but his work overstepped onto his life and he couldn't tell her anything. But the cynic in me thinks it's all part of his plan. He wanted the heads of the other side's information bracket to also be his, like be possible to be manipulated by him.
I have devoted my years to learning everything I could about him, in hopes I would find some clue as to who he really was, and why he felt he had to keep his secrets locked away. I have precious little to show for it. Just an old woman nagged by old thoughts. And that is truly everything I can tell you about Theos. I hope you will accept this embarrassing story as a show of my good faith.
I do. I'd like to discuss the Animancy hearing this
What
at the
of
palace.
them?
The Knights of the Crucible have accepted me into their delegation.
Good. Avar Wolfgren looks to the Crucible Knights as a voice of reason and order. Speaking from their section should lend you credibility with him. You need waste no more time here. Get to the palace. Make your case to the Duke. With him on our side, all of Deerwood can be mobilized against the Leaden Key, and Theos can be rooted out. I only wish I could be there to see it. There is a very old bottle of a very good brandy that I have been saving for a special day. If you hurry back afterward, there
She's
may
gonna
be a
die.
little left for you. Off with you. You're going to do very well in there.
You're going to die, aren't you? This feels like a really much like a. Don't worry, I'll catch up with you. I'll lead them away, and then you never see them again. Or you do in weird like twist things that always feel a bit weird. It happened in Guild Wars 2 actually, and I was like, this is feels like it's making the whole thing a bit hollow, but it was surprising. That's fair. If you're going green and red, makes sense that there would be a problem with the green-red blindness. I wish to join the talk. I will talk about how good Animancy actually is, and how bad it is to not have it. Go to the upper floor. Very well. This is actually the saving point. The room below is animated. Amidst a heated debate, all the representative groups are easily discerned in the crowd. Crucible Knights, stiff in their noisy armor, sit in one section. In another are well-dressed members of the House Domella, casually watching with a predatory interest. Still elsewhere are the ramshackle dozen, who have made no special effort to dress up in front of the Liege Lord. Interspersed are animancers in their academic robes with expressions either sour or concerned.
Well then, answer me this, Master Barash. If you animancers represent our best hope to cure the legacy, what progress can you demonstrate?
Ramir de Barask is originally from Palminia. He's one of the finest minds in Animancy to come out of the Valian Republics. He left for Defiance Bay 5 years ago, because he believed this was the true heart of Animancy research.
In Palgina's words, and the way she looks at her countrymen, you sense both pride and a mild sense of frustration.
As I've said, it isn't about progress, it's about potential.
My house would agree, Your Grace. We see great potential in its future.
And I suppose your blazing profits during the legacy don't have nothing to do with that, do they, Dominel? You can't have it both ways no more! Animancy goes, or this country goes!
So you admit, Master Barask, that Animancy is no closer to stopping the legacy than it ever was.
No, we've had many promising experiments. Cadman Azo has shown...
Cadman Azo murdered a child. For a complete failure. We should be hanging him right now for what he done. The dozens won't stand for it.
The experiment failed, yes, but his work...
His work was sabotaged.
Ah, our new delegate from the Knights of the Crucible. What makes you say sabotage?
I met a false patient in Brackenbury Sanitarium who had tampered with Azo's machinery.
The fuck's that even matter? These are people who would toy with the lives of our children.
Indeed. Even assuming there was sabotage, is this Animancer Azo not still accountable here?
This is not the Bale Reach incident. This is a responsible scientist who was manipulated. Ooh. Or, those who know me around here, know me for divine judgment should be held. No. This is not a Bale Reach incident. This is a responsible scientist who was manipulated. What did Azo do to Graham? What Azo did to Graham was not the work of a responsible scientist.
Horseshit. These animancers can't be trusted. Look at what happened in Heritage Hill. Our supposed protectors from Crucible Keep can't even clean up the messes Animancy leaves.
Your Grace, we'd have a much easier time of it if our knights weren't so occupied trying to keep their organization from igniting a revolution on our very doorstep.
Heritage Hill is blood on your hands, Justiciar. You turn a blind eye, and look what happens.
Ooh. The Crucible Knights are brainless here. This was not the workings of an animancy, but an ancient device in Tir Noneth.
You've some strange taste in travels, friend. The height of your tales expands with every breath.
My word is my oath. I challenge anyone here to find someone who knows differently.
I had heard whispers of a new delegate set to attend today's hearing. I admit that your candor was mentioned more than once. Tell us what you saw in Heritage Hill.
Tir Noneth houses an Engwithan machine that holds dominion over the flow of souls. It was this machine that was made the district undead.
Even if it is as you say, we have testimony that a group of animancers had been spending time there. Surely their tinkering had something to do with this.
Their presence doesn't prove cause. The testimony is not evidence, it is a guess.
Animancy has many enemies. You need only look around this room to see it.
You're missing the point. Everywhere there's animancers, there's disaster. We all know what Widewind's legacy's really about. And it ain't about some sparkling saint from Creed Ceres who's mad because he took a stroll down the wrong bridge. It's about a bunch of so-called intellectuals fucking with the natural order while the rest of us gotta suffer for it.
Is it, though? Should we not take the time to reach a clear conclusion? I mean, what proof do we have?
My son and daughter are buried beneath the floor of my house. We don't own no land, so that's where we lay them. My son. My wife let him slip when she was bathing him. Got water in his lungs he couldn't cough up. My daughter? We put her to bed one night, and the next morning she wasn't breathing. This Hollowborn thing, it ain't ending. And it ain't ending because we still let these charlatans play God. There's your proof, you damn copper fucker!
Not actually proof, but I understand he's in an emotionally charged situation.
Enough, Adric. Lady Dominel makes a point. If it's animancy, then why do the other states that permit the practice not suffer the same fate? Who among us can say he truly understands why the legacy has taken hold here?
Bring order to the chaos here. I can. Radiant Legacy is the creation of the Leaden Key. Caedmon's outsource was their work, as was the Tower Heritage Hill. They want you to do this. They want Animancy to fall. I have seen them in the ruins of Erglathen, operating machines that disrupt and redirect the flow of souls near towns like Gilded Vale and Deerwood, where the legacy is universal. As a watcher, I have heard their dead confess their plot. They are stealing the souls of the unborn.
Beasts. Another lunatic at the hearing. Did you remember to lock your sanitarium before you left, Master Barask?
Please, I only want to help the Deerwood.
You must know, friend, that the Leaden Key is a mantle for small-time ruffians and children at play. I'm not saying you're a liar. Not yet. But you'd better start making sense of all this. Help us believe you.
What's more likely, that the gods are destroying Deerwood for a science practice in many parts of the world, or that a group of people hates animancy and wants it suppressed? I have seen these machines with my own eyes. They operate by mechanisms only someone with ancient knowledge would understand. No group but the Leaden Key trace backs that far.
I don't know about all of this.
You've made an unexpected case, friend. I'll say that much. It seems we have a new possibility to consider, at the very least. How was it you came to learn all this?
Yeah, sure. The Knights of the Crucible were instrumental in aiding my investigation.
I see. I'm impressed the Knights seized such an unlikely opportunity to find an end to all of this. But these hearings are about more than Widewind's legacy, even though that is our most pressing concern. Let's say for the moment that I were to take you at your word that our friends in Brackenbury Sanitarium and their peers bear no responsibility for this curse upon my country. I'm curious, what would you do if you were in my position?
I really want this one. The Animancers of Deerwood have been given too long of a leash. The practice should be restricted and controlled. I think that's fair to say. Right? The Animancers of the Deerwood have been given too long of a leash. The practice should be restricted and controlled.
Very well. That is all I wish to hear. Not just from you, but from everyone. Many days we've been at this. It is time we put it to rest. I want to thank the delegations for helping me collect my thoughts. And our new delegate, who has warned us of a new possibility that must be looked into. The time has come to choose a direction for the Deerwood. I am ready to make my pronouncement. Ramir D. Barash, representing the interests of Animancers in Deerwood, step forward.
Your Grace.
Oh, there's another person here.
It occurs to me now that my concerns about animancy may not outweigh its value.
Forgive me, Your Grace. We will accept no judgment but our own.
What's he doing?
No, wait!
Stop this at once!
Holy shit.
I've given you every chance to end this pursuit. Shall I end it for you? Another time. I am already late.
Fuck it, I'm going with that. I know it's pissed those two people off, but I agree. The words, "shall I end it for you," ring in your ear. You find yourself gasping for breath, struggling to keep your balance. You drop to a knee and watch as Theos hurries out the building. The world dims around you. The screams of clashing of weapons fades to silence. All that remains are the words.
Shall I end it for you?
Theos stands at a pulpit, high above an assembly of robed onlookers. You among them, clustered around a wide circular pit of carved of stone. He addresses a woman bound backward over a large iron wheel overlooking the great stone moor. Many of the woman's fingers and toes are severed, and the bottoms of her feet are charred black. The skin on one side of her face looks like melted candle wax, black and red and seeping, and the angle of her back suggests a spine in ruins. Yet for all that, her expression betrays little of anguish.
I am already at peace, Grand Inquisitor. Are you?
Her eyes are barely open, and her words come between strangled breath, but they are steady, unbroken.
So be it. If you desire no end, you shall have none. I find you guilty of heresy. May the eternal prison bar your soul from passage, for it is beyond redemption.
He nods to a hooded attendant who begins untying her from the wheel. Dominion of the Sleepers. You open your eyes to the beamed ceiling of the palace grand entry hall. The clangs of metal striking metal wafts in from outside alongside the cries of the injured as you stagger to your feet. Theos is gone. Edda leans in, his hand upside down in your sight as you peer down from above. Hey, you're alive! He looks over you frowning. Can you move? We shouldn't stick around. When the Deerwoodians get stirred up like this, they start burning things. Off to one side, you can hear the clicking rustle of chainmail. You look over to see a wounded guard slumped against the wall. He's trying to say something, seemingly directed at you, but it's too faint to hear. He gathers his breath and manages to rasp out a few words. Lady Webb, she's the only one. She must be told. She'll know what to do. Please find her. Tell her everything. The guard passes out and slides to the floor still. Don't go out there. They're rioting in the streets. That's fine. What? Okay. Let me have a look at this, sorry. Auto-resolve. Okay. Oh, interesting. It doesn't even give me the option. It's just like loading. Oh, this house is also on fire. Everybody is blimmin' dead. No! Don't kill her! She's cool!
Hey.
Oh, she's dead. Lady Webb lies still in her bed, an ornate cushion propping her back upright. The blood pooled beneath a gash in her chest is tacky and nearly dry. A shattered glass rests on the floor beneath her dangling hand. You can feel the faint aura of her fading essence in your ken. You make contact and are immersed in a torrent of sensory input and experience. When it calms, you find yourself in the same room, lying in bed with a glass of brandy in your hand. Through the wall from the streets outside comes the sound of screams and shattering glass and the cacophony of an angry mob. You take a sip, and it warms your gullet. Across the room, the door behind you opens behind a patient, steady push. Into the room walks Theos, the floorboards cracking beneath deliberate steps. You wait until the last of the brandy has trickled down your throat before you speak. I was a fool.
I was a fool to think I could tame these people.
You came closer than most.
A fine epitaph.
No worse than any.
You're concentrating, focusing with all your energy. It feels as though you are diving into a stone wall over and over again. But it cracks suddenly, unexpectedly, allowing the vague wisp of a thought to leak through.
What's in Twin Elms?
Did you pull that from my thoughts?
I've had time to practice.
Ah.
He walks over to the small table and raises a half-empty brandy bottle to eye level. He seems to approve the selection and begins to reach for an empty glass.
I was saving that for someone.
Pity. You know this is how it has to be.
He replaces the brandy bottle on the table with care before approaching the bedside. He sits on the edge of the bed next to you. His words come freely, absent of all doubt. He draws a long, curved knife from his belt, smeared with fresh blood. With his left hand, he gently pins your sternum as he raises the knife in the other, its point dangling above your heart.
Prove it.
Theo slips the knife between your ribs and pushes it through. Layers of tissue separates with brittle, papery stiffness, and blood wells up around the blade. A pulse of reflex causes you to drop the glass to the floor, and you hear it shatter. With the last of your strength, you take the knife in hand, his knife hand in both of yours. A question radiates in your mind. For instance, to your great surprise, the pathway to his mind is left open to you, unguarded, and the answer comes, simple, cataclysmic in its reordering of your thoughts. As Lady Webb, you feel as though you have the answer you've searched for all your life, but in your own mind, her understanding lies just beyond your reach. You look at Theos with the wide eyes of someone seeing for the first time and draw your last breath as a black, velvety darkness descends over you.
Smoke rises above the city walls in billowing plumes that blacken the sky like a storm. Behind the walls, the riots rage on. Known patrons of Animancy are forced into hiding as looters ransack their estates and make off with their possessions. Animancers are torn away from their families and dragged from their homes to be stoned to death in the streets. Word had spread immediately that Duke Avar had been assassinated, and that an Animancer was to blame. The city wasted little time in exacting revenge, and little effort into evaluating guilt. In the center of it all, Brackenbury Sanitarium burned. And down the lane, Hodred House, the last bastion of stability in the Deerwood, had fallen silent. Now safely outside the city gate, your path points eastward to Twin Elms, where Theos is bound, for reasons that remain mysterious as the Leaden Key itself.
Does that mean I can't go back to my fortress? Or the city? Ah, that's the thing. As you cross the bridge, a loaf draws up beside you. The fires of Defiance Bay cast a shivering, flickering light across one officer's face. The other is in darkness.
Please stop. I need to tell you something.
Go ahead.
I have not been entirely honest about my motives for traveling with you up to this point. When I finished my training in Adir, I was introduced to an organization. All I knew was that they were opposed to the
Yeah, you're not the Leaden Key, are you?
And that they could guarantee me postings far away from the Seathwood my father and his earl. At that time, it was enough. In the early years, I thought of them as many things. Hooded men, prudent teachers, the Leaden Key. Their rules were strict, but their guidance was clear. I sincerely believe they wanted to keep Kith from the folly of their own foolish ambitions. I came to the Deerwood a little over a year ago. My orders were to gather information on animancy in the region. A senior contact met with me every few months to receive my reports and issue new leads. She sent me to Gilded Vale to keep an eye on events surrounding the local lord, but I lost track of her shortly after that. I don't know if she was reassigned, killed, or sacrificed the way you saw. At the time you met me, I'd been on my own for a couple of months.
What do you want from me?
I needed some kind of direction. And after that scrape with the locals, I was ready to get out of town. But then you mentioned that you'd survived that Beowick, and I thought you might be able to put me back on the Leaden Key's trail. And I was correct in a way. What we found wasn't what I expected. I knew the Leaden Key was trying to stop animancy, but I didn't realize how far they'd gone. Murder, sabotage, abandoning entire districts to shambling horrors. And now the whole city is up in flames. I'm still not sure about animancy, but I know I've been following the wrong master. Please, accept my apology, and my service. Let me fight with you to stop Theos.
And what do you really expect us to do with this too-late confession? Trust you on your word?
A team can't survive without trust. All the same, I think he means it, Ligara. I still feel kind of attached, even with the betrayal. He's got this way of taking offense that I really like. Tough one. I forgive you, Alorth, but I want you beside me, not behind me. I'm not asking you to trade one master for another.
That would be an honor. Hey.
Can you even go back to that city now? I think I've kind of finished... Well, I haven't finished everything in this place, because there's still stuff I need to do.
Better indeed.
This. Okay, what about this? Manually resolve this. Can I join because I'm here? I can. Holy sh...
Ready, Watcher.
Damn, that's scary. The bloody thug is almost dead. The gold pack dude is almost dead.
I'm ready.
Aye?
Lavaru beyond seek.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Aye?
Send another one through.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here.
I like hitting people with the know you're on my side ability.
Hey.
Makes me feel like I'm invincible when I do it.
I'm ready.
I mean, the gold pack knight definitely
Your
died.
thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Hey. Aye?
I'm ready.
Hey there.
As soon as this person stops being on my side.
My mind feels sharp. Pristine.
Come on, there you are. Oh. Dominate affliction with it. Okay. I hate these attacks. That was a scary attack. I lost like 3 people. Hopefully they come back. Nope, they're dead. What is a fellow of Saint Wadwin? And why is he green? I'll have a Crucible Knight. He's a guest. Oh, okay. I'll take one of those. Take another one of those shock mages, eh? And then, like, what's the line breaker? I don't know, but I want him on my team. I'd love to have this guy, but I shouldn't. Okay, what do I want? No. Let's have the pool.
Hey.
My lady. I heard terrible things. I worried you would not return. Is it true there were riots in Defiance Bay and that Avnor Wolfgren has been slain? It's true. How terrible. But I'm glad you're unarmed, my lady. I can only hope the city recovers. What's the state of the keep? I have to say, my lady, you've done an impressive job of restoring the keep's defences. I don't think a mouse could sneak past the walls. Well, on to business. Yeah, except a bunch of ogres and a bunch of oozes snuck past. So I'm beginning to maybe not believe you when you say that.
Say what you want about Dear Woodens, but they haven't met the problem yet that they couldn't solve by killing some scapegoats.
Hey. You fight for people because you see something there deserves defending. Even more so because someone you trust sees it too. Then you turn around and they do something like this and the people who made you want to help them is gone. They're doing what they think the gods want of them. It's nice that they mean well, but how can an organized murder be their best guess? Although, come to think of it, maybe they're just following Wade Wiggins' example. He was purging his own long before Deerwood got the idea. Only he was purging because they weren't Athosian enough. Never thought I'd find myself missing the hospitality back home.
Sure.
Hey.
What a blimmin'
All right,
shame.
answer indeed.
The world is crumbling around us, and I don't want to do more endless path stuff. Let's go to the Stormwalled Gorge. I believe that's the next place we need to go. I was right, though. There wasn't something I was missing. What's in here? This wasn't open before. At least I don't think it was before. Widowmaker. Yeah, the grating grinding coming from the stone head above you. The chips of Adar in the eye sockets glow bright green. A voice, deep and resonant, echoes from the stone mouth. What begins as a garble of languages resolves itself in your own mother tongue. There is no truer blade than an essence forged in bronze. Turn twice to the left and prepare your soul for its reckoning.
You're not getting through me.
Well, I mean, that to me sounds like I should turn left. Quickly.
You're not getting through me.
No poison.
Hey.
I'm on the trail.
Oh, that's a lot of specters.
I'm ready.
What are you doing? That's not at all what I said to do. In, like, any capacity.
I'm ready.
Hey.
Let's get you on our side.
I'm ready.
Ready, Watcher.
Are they making more of themselves?
Yeah?
There's no way that's what's happening, right? You. Send another one of these attacks onto... Ooh. I guess this guy? Also knock him over.
Aye?
Okay, that one's dead.
How may I help?
I'm here.
Okay, these dudes are a bit stronger than I initially thought.
Repels my touch.
I mean, we did okay there, though.
Hey.
The stone face eyes glow and a voice rumbles from its open mouth. The past is the hilt of a weapon. The true warrior grasps it knowing its strength. Speak the quality that defines you. I bring people together. I'm at my best when working alongside my allies. So it is with your power. Symbol burns on the wall behind the stone head. What does that mean? Quick. Okay, everybody on him. Except for you. You'll move over to the... Oh, no, they're going to teleport. What am I doing? Okay. Knock them down.
Hey.
You. Focus this one as well. You.
Ready.
Just repeatedly hit this person in the face. You. Focus them. In fact, hit them with a soul burn.
Hey there.
You also hit them with a soul burn.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Keep trying to knock them over. If we can knock them over, we learn something huge. We've knocked him over. That's the teleport symbol.
I'm ready.
My thoughts were dulled.
Hit them with a basic magic missile.
Good shot, sir.
Oh, we've got no more pushes over.
Lava.
Still.
I'm ready.
Hey.
Okay, we're all paralyzed. Wait, these two are back.
Aye? That's it.
Wait, what's your... What does this weapon do? Grants... Right, it's this ability, eh?
Hey.
A green light spills from the relief's eyes. You hear another deep, rough-edged voice. Desire is the aim of the soul. It is purpose and direction, the sharpened point of a blade. Speak your ambitions that your soul may strike true. I wish to inspire those around me and lend my strength to our common purpose. So it shall be. A vessel of flesh may house a soul for years, but a vessel of bronze will house a soul for generations. Enter the water and choose a vessel of stone.
Hey.
What?
All right then.
What do they mean?
I'm ready.
This won't do!
You. Burn this. You. Knock this boy over.
Poison!
You. Fire. You. Trip. You. Knock over. You feel an unwelcoming crawling sensation in your head. High-pitched ring overwhelms your senses and is accompanied by an angry utterance. Invader? Thief? Needles stab at your brain with every syllable, but vanish abruptly along with the words, the ring in your head gone. What? I feel like I've missed something really obvious. But... fuck it. If I don't find it, it's not part of my thing. It's what I like to say to myself, even though I don't know if that's 100% true. What? I feel like I've missed something here. Is it this hole? The large tunnel underneath the floor and... The large tunnel curves underneath the floor and continues to the east. It's blocked by a glistening rope of webbing that you might be able to slide through. The wall beneath the webbing feels weak and crumbly. With a proper tool, you might be able to widen the passage. Sure. You find a weak point in the rock and hammer at the wall for the passage. The brittle stone crumbles away. Within minutes, you've created enough room to slip through the tunnel. As you clear the patches, the needle-like voice digs into your skull one more, infiltrating, pursuing. You shall not have it. You hear a hungering chittering. Now feed. Skittering creatures with gnashing mandibles pour from the walls. Okay.
Hey.
You killed that one. You mind control the spiderling.
How may I help?
You, I guess, just fight here.
How may I help?
In fact, just do this.
I'm ready.
There was something there.
Yes?
Well, I'm glad it told me. I could do like a rolling fire here.
Expecting.
Lava beyond seek.
I'm ready.
Hey.
Hey there.
I don't like the sudden attack, if I'm being honest. Get him.
Hey.
Okay. What is this? The serpentine symbol and icons of Engwith engraved into the floor resolve into the words in your mind. The warrior shall call forth 2 witnesses, and they shall take up positions upon the emblem that bears testament to the character of his soul. The warrior shall ascend the dais, soul vessel in hand, to undergo transference. Bearing his soul vessel and a weapon with the heart of Ada, the warrior may then approach the urn. In this way we shall fashion an arm worthy of his skill and ambition. Okay?
Hey.
I'm ready.
That's bullshit.
Hey. Hey. Not to alarm you.
Okay, we're going to do
Yes.
this. We're going to move you over here.
But I'm...
Which one of you has first aid? None of us do.
Ready, Watcher.
slowly dying.
Poison!
Kill this one. You? Use your thing.
Get on!
I love the little boost that I do when I do my attack.
Hey.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
All right then.
They really like these ambushes, don't they? I'm not sure if I want a body made out of bronze. Kind of sounds like what they're doing. A robed, gangly creature lurches towards you and you feel something needling at your brain again. The screaming hisses that invade your mind is edged with rage. Digging and ferreting animal, it pauses, its mouthpiece clackling. When its words fill your mind again, they're tempered with fear. My legacy! It clutches an egg-like stone in its spindle fingers. The white stone glows with life and you feel a presence inside. The creature notices your interest. For the colony. It cocks its head. Animal calm, peaceful, yes? Its thoughts echo back at you from within the stone. It occurs to you that a piece of the creature's soul is somehow housed within. What are you doing with that stone? Such a different form, and yet its mind is alive with the same thoughts as ours. Home, family, memory. Legacy, colony, young are always few, slow to hatch, fragile. The creature indicates with its hairy appendages. Last of colony, soon to die. It draws the stone closer to its narrow chest. Long dead animals put spirit stuff in metal. It points behind it. I keep spirit stuff in stone. Take to a new colony. Colony alone is weak, young, frail, empty of wisdom, but two colonies together survive, make colony strong. Need legacy to guide new colony. Keep it strong. Go ahead. And may there be peace between our kind. Its black, unblinking eyes stare back at you. Warm relief gushes into your mind. No peace and gentleness it does. Need to go, bring legacy, many thanks. Sure, I'm fine with not being part of it.
They'll never know I'm here.
A unique spear. Right, so to actually get what I wanted, I needed that Adar that dude had. But I'm not gonna go get that Adar because the dude's fine and I don't really want to kill him. So I guess I'm not getting this. Oh well. I'll take that over being just a dick to a guy that seemingly has done nothing wrong. Other than, I guess, being a bit animalistic. What's this? Yeah, let's anchor a grappling hook. See what happens. You secure a grappling hook to the cleft in the broken stairs and toss the line down. You slide down the ropes, the rushing of water rumbles in your ears. It sounds as though the lake from the gorge is still draining into some distant reservoir. Suddenly, a violent crack rocks the cavern and you feel the grip loosen from the rope. Ligara's hands release their grip on the rope and Ligara plummets, landing face first on the wet floor. You reach the bottom, your feet splashing in the puddle of water. No! I didn't want to go down! Can I go back up? Seemingly I can.
I shall be discreet.
What is this place? What the heck is this? No water elementals are gonna attack me, right? Right, you are in the fight. You are gonna be in the fight. You are gonna be in the fight. You are gonna be in the fight.
Poison!
More on you. Yes. Is it control? Is it alt?
Hey.
Slow and silent.
What's over here? Oh, it's tab, isn't it? Braces of deflection. Equipment? No, they're a tool thing. That goes in the hand. I feel like you need deflection.
I shall be discreet.
It's called Jewel. Fine, I don't want to fight that spalling yet. Backline, fire.
And that
Front line. He's doing his attacks. Go in.
Hey,
that's how it's done.
That's not fair. Perfect. How dare they try and attack me? Souls bound in eternity.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
I'm ready.
hey.
I'm ready.
Let's take out you.
That looked like it hurt.
Alright, first things first. All of you shoot on him.
I'm
Second
ready.
thing second. You move over to here.
Hey.
You move over to here.
I'm ready.
Hey. Hey.
I'm ready.
Hey.
You know what? You're doing great tanking. You're gonna stay tanking, that's fine.
I'm ready.
You're gonna keep doing your attacks. You're gonna do this attack on him. You're gonna all attack him. I love the absolute destruction that comes from that. I'm pretty sure that I didn't. I thought I
You'll
did,
never
but I
know I'm
didn't.
here.
What is this? Nature's Embrace. Probably not going to be particularly good for us, but we'll take
Hey.
it.
Hey.
Maybe I can get that cool Adar from here. Okay. Back line, attack. Front line, attack. Middle line, burn.
Hey.
You knock him over. You burn. You knock over.
That's it!
By the way, I think my Extraordinary Mind ability, you know, that gives me extra resistance against mind-altering effects, worked in that fight. The previous fight against a bunch of those weird creatures. Okay, so there's a cave in here. There's some Adar here. That works into this thing. Let's have a look at what this cave is. Is this going to take me into a random place at the gorge? Yeah, random place of the gorge. I'm pretty sure I can't do any more of that whole thing. She arrives at last. Who are you? Well, well, well. Finally. You should have remained in Defiance Bay. She draws a smile, pale and full, that droops behind her recessed chin. But I'm glad you didn't have the better sense. I've looked forward to this since you got in our way. It's her, the other one. Weren't we looking for her too? Yes, a dark-skinned woman with feathers. There can't be too many of your kind around these parts, can there? And why would you be looking for me, Amica? The same reason I'm looking for her. The woman's eyes twinkle above her placid smile. You should know, little bird, no one wants to hear songs about conspiracies. Her voice deepens and takes on an edge of menace. It just makes us want to wring your neck. Any last words after all the effort you mustered? It's a shame to end it quickly. Walk away before you get hurt. You've got a noble heart. I'm going to enjoy seeing it burn. Time to end this.
Hey,
I'm ready.
Hey there.
Yes?
hey.
I'm ready.
You. You know what? Get it on them.
Yes?
Rift!
Worth. I'm ready. I'm ready.
What's happening with her? Why can't she attack here? Okay, she can. Next one.
Aye.
You, I think we want this here. Knock you over. Start again, knock you over. You, knock you over.
Hey,
Hey there.
Get that on you. 42% chance. Well, may as well give it a shot. Knock that person over.
I'm ready.
How are you looking in terms of abilities?
Aye?
Oh, I like that ability a lot. Let's try and finish off you two here. Wow, that killed them quickly. Hold on a second.
I'm ready.
What is this?
My thoughts were dulled. Now, where were we?
hey.
How are these people
How
not
may I
killed
help?
you?
I'm ready.
So I'm doing this again just to make sure.
Hey,
Hey there.
Okay, we switch weapon.
Your thoughts must flow deep.
I'm ready.
hey.
Thank
Hey,
Damn the ambassador. I told him there was a conspiracy. Again and again, I was ignored. Then the Duke's death, the riots, and now this. If the Leaden Key is targeting me, we need to warn the Ambassador in first fires.
Okay. You can have the Grimoire. The rest of it goes in here. We will do that. We will make sure to do that. Let me just explore this area first. Random Dead Adventurer. Construction is done. Most important part, the construction is done. How long is this taking? Well, it's seemingly taking a while.
I'll take a peek.
What are we dealing with? A bunch of animals?
I'm ready.
Okay. You, all of you, on that one. You, knock it over. You,
Hey.
knock it over. Oh, right, yep.
I'm ready.
Yeah?
I knew there's somebody I missed.
Hey.
They're just big lions? Question mark? Raggedy big lions? Okay. Not sure why moss taking root in the stone is very useful. I mean, it literally was flooded in a second ago.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
I'm not saying it would be obvious that that would happen, but there's part of me that wants to say that that's obvious.
Minefield.
Where are you, dog? No, on second. You go for that one.
Hey.
You go for that one.
Ready, Watcher.
You go for that one.
That's it.
Leave it to me.
I really like those. I really like that summoning of the tentacle attack. If there's just one big boy I want to kill, summoning 4 tentacles,
Hey.
quite useful. I'd be interested to see how much of this I could have influenced.
That's it.
Dead on!
What is this? Oh, it's you. No. Everybody focus this thing. You as well?
I'm here. Dead on!
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Ready, Watcher. My bow's ready.
Oh god, there's another one of these dudes. They're so annoyingly dangerous.
Of course.
For Aethys!
No, 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 no.
Feels sharp as steel.
No.
Get on!
You. Hit him with attacks. Hit him with another attack.
Ready,
You. Hit him with this attack. God damn it. I guess getting rid of the poison doesn't do anything. Perfect. You only took 5 damage from that
I'm ready.
fight. I'll be honest, I still don't really understand the health system in this game. There's like vigor, and then there's actual... What is it? Vigor and endurance. I understand why it's here. Because it's a very obviously important tool for making sure you just can't like heal spam or something in these games. Because a lot of people do that. But there's also a part of me that's like... I don't understand it, and is it that bad to just have healing? Why did he take the long way? I can't get into the first fires, right? I'll try. Because there's no reason not to. But I'm like 90% sure there's doors closed from us. Because that's why I couldn't... Let me just save again. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, I can't go back in. We go to... Yeah, I can't do anything. It says we should go back and help, but we can't go back and help. Because they won't allow us through there. Unless I missed something there. Like the little thing's still there. But look at that. You can't go in. Well, I wasted a bit of time there, but... Who cares? As requested and leaving in 8 days. Well, I'm the closest I'm gonna be right now. Literally. I know I'm wasting a load of time. I know. But it's just... If I'm here...
The stones and the spirits in this place have begun to heal.
Well, I'm glad they are. Let's finish this. Invaders keep coming. Bearing in mind I'm like the only bastion of blooming defense in this place now that the city's in shambles. Is that the lady? Yes. Hello, good ma'am. I'm Gader, a researcher of the field of animancy. I could use some assistance if you're willing to hear me out. Very well, let's hear it. I'm looking into the bivouac problem. That is, forces that can unhouse souls from their vessels, and try and develop some kind of defense to protect people against these forces. The trouble is, investigating what unhouses souls in the first place requires, well, souls. I haven't been able to arrange any test subjects. I need your help. We've lost so many people to the bivouac already. Imagine if we could prevent some things from ever happening again. I'd like a moment to discuss with my people. Of course, don't mind me. What? Perhaps you could use something other than Kith for these tests? I'd be willing to try alternative subjects if you have a suggestion. There are vessels in the Easterwood. Can't use them. Easternwood. Can't use them. Yes, but working with vessels can be dangerous. Hire some muscle. That ought to be fine. Ought to help. It certainly will. Thank you. I'll put the money to good use. With a good team, I'm sure we can gather a few subjects. A cure can't be that far away. Cool. Don't I also have a guest here? Okay. I'm still worried about that whole thing. This dude. Weird. I need to sell my stuff. Where is the guest?
Hello.
General goods dude. Yes, I wish to sell my gear. Boop 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 boop. Boop boop boop. We don't need so many stilettos. We don't need this many daggers. We don't need this shield and this crossbow. We don't need those. We don't need those. Wait, no, there's a reason I kept those. No, no, there wasn't. It was these things that are the reason I kept. Probably don't need this, but it's exceptional, so, you know. Anything else? We probably don't need this hood or the small horn helmet. I don't remember getting that. There, I got a bit more money. What have we got here? Okay, cool. Okay, what were we doing? Oh, yes. We have a thing here. Nature's Embrace. It gives me burns, damage bonus. Damage reduction from burn and freezing. Grants one when hit by a critical hit. Seems decent on you. And we had these to give out. Like, I think in terms of might, you have might, right? Might is a good skill of yours. Yes. Wait, no, that was base. Okay, well, we made it better. And then this flame one, what is this? Friendly aura grants wreathing flame. Damage reduction for freeze. Characters hit them take fire damage. Feels good, but who do you put that on? Like, a part of me wants to put it on a front line. But I kind of like what I already have on my front line at the moment. So I think we're good for this in the moment.
Hey.
Well, we travelled here. We spent 2,000 blimmin' gold. We got about 1,000 of it back.
Spirits in this place have begun to heal.
Something, something. Let's get back on the road. Back to Stormwall. I know it's another 20-hour journey, but we have to do it. I'm gonna move over to here. I thought the map meant that I was supposed to come this way, and I'm glad that I was reading it correct, you know? Oh, there was another one. Okay. There was another 2. There was another army. Okay.
How may I help?
Hey there.
Lava. Yes?
Yes, do this.
Hey.
Yes, continue doing it on the people who are immune, please. Continue to please do it on the people who are immune.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Knock it over.
How may I help?
Okay, that's one down. Take out the other one.
Yes?
Bullseye.
And that's how it's done.
They're just standing there, menacingly.
Not exactly what I was going for.
Are you back to being a thing? I hate these things. They're so annoying.
Hey.
I'll be fine. Really.
Francis!
Get over it. Okay, good.
Hey.
We're over it. I reckon we probably should sleep before we go anywhere. Damage reduction, damage reduction. Also, this might be like Baldur's Gate, where actually sleeping is needed for you to gain advancement. You find yourself back in the space inside the grieving mother's mind. It is familiar this time, and even though you feel you've seen countless births from its vantage point, something fills you with unease. The sky is darkened, and the mist has risen from the forest to hem you in. You are trapped. You hear something. The sound is strange, dissonance, like warping metal. You grit your teeth against the noise, and yet it rises. The eerie melody drives the numbness from your limbs and clears a space in the mist. I think I already heard this, but then I reset. The noise resolves into a dull tone. As it resounds through your bones, you see your hands are in motion. And once again you are drawing forth life. Something warm and fragile struggles into the world. The scene feels familiar, a moment you have lived and dreamed 1,000 times before. Yet something ominous gnaws at the edges. Focus on the child. As your hands move, you hear the sound of chimes, clear and sharp. Yet somewhat distant, they seem to echo by something else. Wails of sorrow? Toiling bells? It's impossible to tell. An inexplicable... I have read this before. Cries out, surrender the child, wake up.
Hey.
Yes, I have read this before.
Your mind comes bearing...
What's that you wear on your wrist? I remember hearing this.
There was no child to carry it.
It's about the Hollowborn.
The Hollowborn have a future. They can be saved, and the tells spoke of such.
Have you seen the future?
They can be saved. They must be saved. You have seen the beauty in childbirth. What good?
What really happened to the birth of
What
Mel?
would you consider real, Watcher?
Suppose what
The
was
truth
lived
that
and remembered was more real?
remembered, or the one that burned out only to be swept under
What
the
happens
rug and
matters.
forgotten like ash from a fireplace?
Was more
For
real.
this is what drives.
Right.
Hey.
Cool. Sorry, I have done that up before, so sorry if it seemed like I was just quickly going through it with laissez-faire ideas. Vicious war criminal seeking employment. No. Why would we have a vicious war criminal as our... No! Why would you call yourself a vicious war criminal and expect to get anything but a shot in the head? Am I going insane? I guess maybe he's strong? Is that the logic? What the heck is a forest troll? Maybe they're good. What the heck is this?
Aye?
Hey.
I'm ready.
Hey there.
It shoots lightning!
Aye?
Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey there.
It's immune? What do you mean it's immune? Okay, what about the beetle? That's not what I asked you to do. Get the beetle on your side. Oh, God, this is hell. This is actually hell. Why did I move you so close?
Damn it!
They're just mowing down our boys. Switch to melee.
Ready, Watcher.
They're immune to everything.
I'm ready.
Wait, it's on our side? We're losing with the dude on our side?
Ready, Watcher.
Yeah?
Oh no.
Quick. Ready, Watcher.
I need to get something on them that's like... Why am I repeatedly getting stunned by something?
You're gonna be mad. Do you think I can hold out? Longer.
Mm-hmm.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey,
I'm here.
Okay, knock them with an attack.
Mm-hmm.
You knock them with that attack. We are holding this line for as long as we physically can. Knock him over.
That looked like it hurt.
Ready, Watcher.
I don't know what this was all about. What happened? No, I don't want to use that. I don't want to use that. Maybe we can get him on our side. Nope, they're immune to it again. I forgot they didn't work the first time.
hey.
How are we supposed to kill this? Wait, why am I shooting that one? Shoot this one.
I'm here.
Hey.
Dead on.
Bullseye.
Do these dudes have healing? Are they healing? I don't see them healing. I guess maybe we're not doing enough damage. I want to shoot him. Just wanted to cast a spell on him because it meant no use if... Jesus, it's getting to the point now where I can't brute force it, eh? Brute force it, eh? But I'm still getting through. So we functionally fought like a dryad, seemingly. At least it very much felt like that was a dryad.
This is why you were traveling alone. Hope I didn't seem ungrateful back there in the battlefield. And you went out of your way.
It was important to you.
Got real close. Didn't expect that.
Okay, this is stuff where you rest
For
and
a
it does
second,
it.
I thought I was gonna finally see some answers. Foolish, of course. Why should I get answers? Guess you'd know that. I might have turned my back on my god when he needed me. His actions didn't seem right. Something to think.
Oh, I thought it was related to the horrendous attack that we just dealt
Sure.
with.
Hey,
Actually, everybody doesn't seem too bad from that. I mean, I definitely have to save just in case this is just the level of enemies we're dealing with. Oh, frick. Here we go after that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh no! What are these? No, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this. Is that what we have to deal with? The lightning was effectively took one of our people out of commission until they just died. And that was just an attack that was done by somebody who we already had defeated. No. No. I don't want any more. Oh, God, look at this. What kind of fully functioning army is this?
I'm ready.
Okay. These lurchers are apparently immune to mind control, which isn't great. Knock them down. Oh, wait, no. You want to knock down the wooden boy. You want to attack here. You want to attack here. Hit him with a soul.
Hey.
Okay, now that that's done, these guys aren't immune to being mind controlled, are they? No, they are not. Kill this person. I think I'm realizing that it's mainly just the spellcasters that are the main problem. No. You focus here. You knock him over. That one's dead. Focus down this boy. Okay, while this is happening, you. I know you're about to go down. Bring this person down with you. I know you're about to... Nope, never mind, you're fine.
I'm ready.
Good thing we've done this. Let's do a little heal on you. Knew it was coming.
I'm ready.
And then everybody on you. Okay, that went significantly better. And you know why? It's because one of those dryads isn't there. They mess with my main dude's mind. That's the problem. We've literally gone from fighting 2 lions to fighting 5 creatures, 2 of which are trolls. You know? It's pretty different in terms of, like, quantity. A rain blight? Okay, we're leaving it here. We're saving it. I hope everybody had a good time. We've hit the 2-hour mark, so we're going to have to call it here. And we'll see you all for more Guild Wars 2 on Friday. More whatever we feel like on Monday. And more Pillars of Eternity this time next week. I wish you all a good couple of days.